Well, hey, good evening to you. Most of us along the coast, low country, more dry than our inland communities here this evening. We've had thunderstorms that have just been sitting over the same areas, and that's caused a few flood warnings out there. 8:30 and 8:45. These will be ending here soon, but up to 4 inches of rain falling for these areas, Appling, Bacon, Coffee, and Jeff Davis County there. You don't want to drive over those water-covered roadways. The local streams up there going to be rising a little bit, so do be careful in that area. But going back to more of a broader view here of the radar here on this Saturday evening, notice it is relatively dry for us along the coast. Over in Beaufort, Water Festival, lots of fun over there. Good weather for you guys tonight. And if maybe you're going to head out this evening for some fun on the town or whatever you may be doing, we had those thunderstorms continuing to decrease inland there, but just a slight chance here. The same areas that have the rain now have the same chance here for the next couple of hours. Notice those temperatures hanging out in the 80s here through 10 o'clock, so it will be warm, but your rain chance, especially along the coast, not looking so bad. But I do want to show you a view of Tybee this evening. Notice a very peaceful evening out there, but something that we've got to watch out for a little bit later here. Coastal flood advisor just went into effect at 8 o'clock, and it's all the way from McIntosh County up to Jasper, Beaufort County for our viewing area anyways, and that goes until midnight. Those high tides tonight going to be a little bit higher than normal. Astronomically, they're already relatively high, but conditions bring them just a little bit higher. So I want to show you one area we're looking at here. High tide around 10 o'clock to 10:15 here over at Fort Pulaski, and a minor flood stage for this river gauge is going to be at 9.2 feet, forecasted to get to 9.3. So you could get a little bit of water in areas typically don't have it, some splashing of water up on Highway 80 too. So if you guys have questions, looking at your questions here on Facebook, feel free to add, but we're going to be relatively calm here overnight. We'll be monitoring the potential minor coastal flooding, not expecting anything crazy, but watch what happens here this evening. We see those showers and thunderstorms kind of diminish into themselves, and then we're going to be mostly dry overnight with a few isolated showers possible overnight. Really not going to be a great chance of that, and all dry there for our Sunday morning. So everything looking good for your Sunday morning, and maybe you need to get up early, do a little bit of yard work. That's going to be the time to do it, because we do have more of an active pattern heading our way here as we go into the work week. But for Sunday morning, everything's looking pretty great here. 70s through 8 o'clock, warming up there as we go into that 9 o'clock hour for us. Taking you through the day on a Sunday. It's not going to be as wet as what we saw today. We could see isolated showers and thunderstorms, mainly going to be southern communities, these lifting somewhat more north as we go throughout the day as well. Really not a lot of upper air movement just like today, so you could see the same areas getting the rain, and those really not going to be moving all that much. But I only have it at a 30% for tomorrow. A lot of these showers and thunderstorms are going to be confined once again west of I-95, so not a bad day to hit the beaches. Today those UV index values near 10. Man, it was hot out there, plus you had the UV index very high. It's going to be high again tomorrow. Notice it goes down a little bit though Monday and Tuesday. That's because we're actually increasing the rain chances, but more on that in a second. First off, it's going to be a great day to go to those beaches for tomorrow. Just about a 20% chance for rain, maybe a little bit higher. Need to up those St. Simons and Jekyll to 30. Otherwise, looking pretty good out there. Upper 80s for your highs. Not going to be so bad. Feeling like the 90s though. Inland, a little bit warmer, of course, as it usually is this time of the year. Lower 90s. That coverage area of rain about 30%. Southeasterly wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. So we're actually going to be a bit cooler tomorrow than what we were at today. Just a very quick update on what is now subtropical storm Beryl, reformed, kept the name, nothing to worry about whatsoever. Over 500 miles away here from the coast of the United States, and it's not going anywhere near us. Going to kind of follow the same path that Chris did. Not going to even bring us those rip current threats. So there's some good news. But now to your 7-day forecast. I've been teasing the whole threat of rain going up here. We'll look at that here Monday and Tuesday. We're going to have a little bit of a lifting mechanism dip into our area, bringing a pretty good chance of rain there Monday, Tuesday. And then we're just going to go back into the afternoon showers and thunderstorms popping up for us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into the weekend, looking very wet for us. But also notice those high temperatures near where they typically are this time of the year, maybe even a little bit below, depending on just how much rain you get some of these days. And of course, these highs are going to be right before those showers and thunderstorms hit. So you might actually not get as high as the highs are forecasted to. Hope that's the case if you want the rain. anyways, that's your forecast for this evening. I have updates on everything here coming up at 11 o'clock. I hope you'll join us. And if you have questions, I'm going to be answering those here on Facebook. So comment away, and we'll see you at 11.